All right, what a massive weekend. Mackenzie, welcome back.
Welcome back indeed. It is good to be back. Honestly, couldn't ask for much more for the first weekend of cricket back. Let's kick off the weekend cricket at City Oval, where Lahara made light work of the Tigers. The Tigers won the toss and chose to bat, but it was a tough day at the crease. They bowled out for just 61, with Laharam's attack in complete control. Joel Pimer led the way with 3 wickets, while Chaminda Gamage was outstanding. 8 overs, 7 maidens, and just 1 run conceded. In reply, Laharam wasted no time. After an early wicket, Daniel Griffiths anchored the chase with an unbeaten 40, well supported by Monty Wynn, who finished on 23 not out. The Demons passed the target with ease, losing just 1 wicket. A dominant performance from Laharam, and they'll take plenty of confidence into next round. I spoke with their captain, Josh Marnie, after the victory. Win for the boys against the Tigers today, 7th in a row. Must be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, no, it's good to come back after Chrissy and actually hit the ground running, really. The openers started off really well. Joel and Jim put the pressure on and got us into good position. And Jim just did what Jim does and spun a bit of a web, so it was a bit of fun out there. And Griffo and Monty come out and just knocked the runs over. So City Oval, you got to cash in while you can, really. So, just keep stringing them together, and we'll look for the next challenge. Which, looking at the scores around the grounds today, might be a bit of a challenge next week.
And now to Davis Park, and this one is extraordinary for many reasons. The Warriors won the toss and elected to bat, and from there it turned into something that you will talk about for weeks on end. Nathan Alexander smashed 230 from just 126 balls. It included 17 fours, 14 sixes, and at one stage my car was at risk. And he wasn't alone either. Brad Alexander provided perfect support with an unbeaten 107 as West Wimmera stacked on 395 from their 40 overs. St Mary's fought hard in reply, with Brodie Dens making 28, Kale Zanker and Jacob Thomas adding some useful runs, but needing almost 10 runs and over, the target was always out of reach. Josh Lees started with the ball, taking 4 wickets for just 15 runs, and St Mary's were bowled out for 154. It was a huge win and an unforgettable day for the Alexander brothers.
Over to Dudley Cornell Oval now, where the Bull Ants held firm after Colt sent them into bat. The Bull Ants posted a competitive 185, built around some strong middle order hitting. Jason Harris set the tone with a rapid 37 early on, before Phoenix Hopper top scored with a composed 46, and skipper Tony Cacaviello added a valuable 36. For the Colts, Jake Couch impressed with 3 wickets, while Joey Nagorka also picked up 3 in a tidy spell. In reply, the Colts were anchored by a terrific knock from Dylan Arnott, who battled hard for 80. Logan Miller chipped in with 25, but wickets kept falling at the other end. Cacaviello turned the game with the board, taking 4 wickets, while Phoenix Hopper batted up with 3, including the last wicket in the 39th over. The Colts were bowled out for 148, giving the Bull Ants a well-earned 37-run win. So guys, here with Phoenix and Tony after the Bull Ants win over the Colts. Guys, impressive performance all around, particularly from you two. I guess, Phoenix, how do you feel you played individually?
Yeah, it was good to chip in with the bat, hold a few, and then take some wickets and cut off some runs in the field, which always help.
Yeah, and Tony, obviously, I think Colts sort of within reaching distance for most of the game, most of their innings. How do you feel all went down?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, for most of that game, wasn't really overly confident or comfortable with where we were situated. I thought the game was definitely in the balance for most of the game, and Phoenix batted tremendously. Mate, it's good we had a bit of a partnership again, which was good with the bat, and then our spinners with the ball, Phoenix and Judda, really bowled some strong overs in the middle to put us a bit on top, and then I think the scoreboard pressure probably, we used that to our advantage at the back end of the game.
Let's head over to Jeffcott Oval, where Swifts Great Western pulled off a strong run chase against Donald Jeffcott. The hosts won the toss and chose to bat, posting 126. Cooper Anderson led them with a positive start with 25. Kobe Westerland added 21 in the middle order, but it was Zach Murrow who controlled the game, finishing with 4 for 29 in a sharp spell. In reply, the Combine were in control early. Captain Aidan Graveson led the way with 35, Marrow chipped in with 28, and when things got tight, Jacob Dunn held his nerve with an unbeaten 27. The visitors passed the target, 5 wickets down in the 28th over.
Over to Matoa now, where Lubeck Matoa and Brim KSH played out a classic low-scoring contest. The Mudlarks won the toss and chose to bat, but runs were hard to come by. Joshua Het top scored with 25, while skipper Cameron Newell anchored the innings with 21 not out, as his side was bowled out for 91. Lachlan McGuinness and Mark McPherson led the way for Brim, each taking 3 wickets. In reply, the Eagles never quite settled. Shannon Reddy produced a match-winning spell, taking 4 wickets for just 10 runs, while Oliver Garth-Lindsay batted up with 4 of his own. Brim KSH were dismissed for 68, falling 23 runs short in the 21st over. It was a gritty, hard-earned win for Lubeck Matoa, built on disciplined bowling and pressure right through the innings.